How's it going, everyone? Happy New Year. Happy 2021 to everyone out there. I actually wanted to get this video out yesterday, but then my refrigerator broke down, so that day was pretty much shot. I had to take all my stuff out of the fridge. It was a mess. But I'm back now in the studio. Wanted to get this video out there for you guys to kind of kick off this new year. And because this is a new year, if you guys are new to my channel, I'll just do my little intro. My name is Anastacio. I do a lot of drone tech tips, tutorials, and product reviews right here on this channel. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing and also hitting that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Now, of course, 2020 was a big eye-opener for a lot of people, including myself. I think it definitely was, the best of times and the worst of times when it came down to certain situations. But when it came down to the channel, I think one of the things that I really looked at in 2020 was the consistent ability to provide you guys value, especially during this time where a lot of people were looking for those outlets, looking for things to see, looking for things to watch, for things to just kind of get motivated by. So I know it definitely was a very hard time for a lot of content creators out there, including myself. I have a lot of gear that I wasn't really able to get to or get outside and really use them like I normally would be able to. Now, taking that from 2020 and moving into 2021, what are those things that I might change or do differently? Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do too much different, and I think that's the reason why a lot of you guys have come back to my channel. I've been working with a lot of different companies, a lot of different brands, and I really want to continue that moving forward because I think there's just so many opportunities out there. I don't want to overthink it to a point now, which I used to always do, and I probably still do, is I would overthink the production value to a point where you end up just not shooting, you end up not producing that video, you end up thinking, oh, I need to get this better and this better and this better, but honestly, it's an endless hamster wheel of doing that. And what happens is that you overthink it, and then you end up not producing the video, or the video just ends up taking way too long to produce. So my focus this year really is to continuously provide you guys a lot of valuable information that you're able to take away and use hopefully in your own production, and at the same time building a lot more relationships, not only collaborations with other content creators, but relationships with some of the existing companies that I've been able to work for, and hopefully work with a bunch of new ones in 2021. So if you are a company that's interested in working with me on some different types of projects, make sure you guys contact me. I'm definitely open to a lot of suggestions and a lot of things that are out there that I haven't touched yet, and get my hands on those and just really start playing with a lot of different types of tech that I want to share with you guys on this channel. Now, with all that said, with 2020 behind us, we're kicking off 2021 with a drone giveaway from Freewell Gear. Now, for those that aren't familiar with Freewell Gear, I've actually worked with Freewell Gear a bunch in the past. They provide these filter sets for drones like the Mini, the Air 2, the Mavic 2 Pro, all the drone lineups. They pretty much have filters for all of those, as well as even mirrorless and DSLR cameras. So if you are filming something, especially with a drone at a lower altitude, now if you're at a very high altitude, you might not see some of the differences, but if you're flying more on a lower altitude, you're going to want to slow that shutter speed down to about 2 times your frame rate. So if you are shooting at something like 4K at 30 frames a second, that 30 frames a second is the important number, you're going to want to have your shutter speed, which you are able to change on the Mini 2, you're going to want that double your frame rate. So if you are shooting at 4K 30 frames a second, you're going to want your shutter speed to be about 1/60th of a second. And if you're like me and you like doing a lot of aerial long exposure photography, they also have filters like this, which is the ND1000 and ND2000. I'll make sure those links are down below in the video description. Now, that was just a quick overview of how I'm able to use these filters. Now, of course, if you want a full step-by-step tutorial on how I go about using it, setting it up, how I'm able to expose everything outdoors as far as video and photo goes, I have a big playlist right here above, as well as link it down below. Make sure you guys check out that playlist to see step-by-step video tutorials on how to use, how to set up, how to install, and how to properly expose using these types of filters. Now, of course, why are you guys here? More than likely because of this right here. The DJI Mini 2 Freewell Gear wants to kick off this new year by giving away a DJI Mini 2 as well as one of their filter sets to go along with it. And if you guys aren't familiar with my channel, my giveaways are pretty straightforward. All you have to do, of course, is like this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, as well as that bell notification is turned on. Next, you have some love love to Freewell Gear's YouTube page. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on Freewell Gear's page. I'll leave that link down below in the video description as well. Also hit that share button below to share this video with one of your friends and family. And finally, the important one, in the comment section down below, make sure you guys write there what is something that you want to change in 2021 that you learned from 2020. Let me know. It's kind of like a resolution, I would say. Let me know in the comments section down below what is that one thing that you want to change. Once you put stuff like that down in writing, you'll normally follow through with it a little bit more. So even if you haven't written it down for yourself, now you're writing it down in my comments. Now you'll feel a little bit more obligated to make that happen in 2021. And within the first 72 hours of this video going live, I'm gonna pick a random comment winner down below from those comments. So make sure you guys get those in there within the first 72 hours of this video going live. And that's the reason why you're also gonna wanna hit that notification bell on my channel, because of the fact that when I do a lot of product reviews, I will normally try to get an extra product to give out to one of you guys. So if you don't have that notification bell turned on, a lot of my giveaways are time-based. You're gonna wanna have that bell on in order for you to get notified when I do post new videos. And of course, I wanna thank you guys again for the continued support in 2020. It was definitely my biggest year ever on YouTube. Hoping to make 2021 just as big, if not bigger, thanks to you guys. As always, if you guys got value from this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. And of course, get those likes, those comments, and those shares in there to kick off this new year with a new Mini 2 provided by Freewell Gear. This is Ultra Nostalgia with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, hello there. Thanks for waiting to the very, very, very end of the video, and you will be rewarded, because if you made it this far, I'm actually going to be giving away an extra set of filters from Freewell Gear. And all you have to do is follow us on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram, which is right here, as well as Freewell Gear's Instagram right here as well. So on that photo right there, just make sure you guys tag Freewell Gear and also leave me a little comment on that photo. Let me know that you came here from my video. And I'll be picking a random comment winner from that photo. Same thing within the first 72 hours of this video going live. And that way I know that you waited to the very end of the video, and you will be rewarded with a chance to win a filter set for your Mini 2 or your Mini 1. Thanks again for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.